Edmonton Oilers host the San Jose Sharks. Good evening. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer, Brendan Escott, Rob Brown, Jack Michaels, Aidan Gannam. We are the Oilers Radio Network, and the starting lineup, it's brought to you by Coventry Homes. Building a home or a championship team, it happens one shift, one brick at a time. Coventry Homes, never done building, proudly celebrating 50 years. For the Oilers up front, Connor McDavid with Matt Savoy and Zach Hyman. On defense, Matthias Ekholm and Evan Bouchard. In goal, it's Connor Ingram. For the Sharks, Macklin Celebrini with Colin Graff and Will Smith. On defense, Sam Dickinson and Vincent Desharnais. In goal, Alex Nedeljkovic. The referees are Morgan McPhee and Eric Furlat, Chandra Alfonso and Julian Fournier. They are on the lines as we are ready to go here at Rogers Place, downtown Edmonton, as the Oilers host the San Jose Sharks. We drop the puck and we are underway as Ekholm to center will drill it into the Sharks' end. Kicks off the skate to Sam Dickinson. Puck goes into the corner. It's Savoy in behind the net. To the left wing point to Ekholm. Around to the right. Hyman on the right wing boards. Into the corner for McDavid. Pressured by Desharnais. Puck squeezes loose in behind the goal. Savoy up against the boards to McDavid. To the side of the net it goes. Sam Dickinson will get it to the line. Smith will get it out through the middle to Celebrini. Comes into the Oiler end. Poked off his stick perfectly by Bouchard. Ekholm with it in the left wing corner. Up to Bouchard at the Edmonton blue line. He'll get to center and softly dump it in. Szymanski in on the forecheck. It goes in behind the net. Leddy to the right wing corner. Up the right wing boards to Toffoli. Off the boards and out. Won't be hard enough for icing. Connor Murphy will take it in behind the Edmonton net. On the left to Podkolzin. Snap that across to Szymanski. Comes into the Sharks' end on the right. Stops top of the circle to the blue line. Murphy shot partially blocked. Doesn't get through. And Misa will be able to get it out for the Sharks. Just inside his own end is Nurse. He'll turn it up. Minute 15 gone here in a scoreless first. Nurse on the left. Through the middle off of Roslovic and in. Dickinson, Jason Dickinson, in on the forecheck for Edmonton. Puck comes up the right wing, though, and out. Stastny will get to center ice. Shoot it in. Nedeljkovic can't stop it behind the net. Roslovic into the left wing corner. Gets in there with Klingberg. As they battle for it. Get some help from Nugent Hopkins to Roslovic. Roslovic, and we got a penalty coming up. It would be a holding call against Klingberg and the Edmonton Oilers. A minute and 51 seconds into a scoreless first will go on their first power play.
So last year in the final 14 games, the Edmonton Oilers did not have a single game where both Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl played. 5 of the games, neither of them played. And the power play went from 6th in the league by the end of the year to 12th. They were 28 during that run. I think Edmonton's better as... Look, Leon Draisaitl is a great player. You don't replace Leon. But I think the power play is better equipped, and I think the team's better equipped. And the biggest thing that they can do to help Leon Draisaitl factor into this year, since he's not going to play between now and the end of the regular season, is improve defensively. They don't have to be at 31% on the power play, but they got to create some opportunities, some looks.
Puck goes to Ferraro when he gets it down the ice.
And winning face-offs is going to be part of the challenge that Edmonton's up against.
Without Draisaitl.
Without Leon Draisaitl. So this group has a lot of talent. Yes, Leon's a great player. See what happens here.
McDavid in behind the Edmonton net. Power play presented by Atco Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. To Nugent Hopkins. Gets over the line to Savoy on the left. To Nugent Hopkins, left wing corner. Can get it back to the right wing point for Bouchard. Holds on. Dumps it in behind the goal. Savoy to Hyman and can't get it in front of the net. Savoy will get it behind the goal. Over to the right. Bouchard from the right wing point. He's top of the circle for Ryan Nugent Hopkins on the blue line. To Bouchard on the right wing point. Gives it to McDavid on the right side. McDavid to Bouchard. To McDavid, right wing. He'll go towards the net. Cross ice pass, a shot. Nedeljkovic to save on Savoy. To Nugent Hopkins, right wing to Bouchard. One-timer! Nedeljkovic squeezes it and holds on as there's 58 seconds left to go in the Edmonton power play.
So a real opportunity here for Matt Savoy, and Matt Savoy knows he can't outright replace Leon Draisaitl. Matt's going to come off the ice. And the reason why the Oilers have got Henrique out here is to win an ozone draw. Keep the rest. It's Roslovic that's taking the draw.
Puck goes to the right corner. Ferraro can get it cross on the right. Goodrow up to the line, but it goes off of Roslovic, and that's kept in by Bouchard across. To the right for McDavid. Goes to the corner. In behind the net. To the left side.
Oh, wow.
Tried to pass it around behind and hit the referee leg, and it goes in behind the goal. Nugent Hopkins gets it loose to the right wing point to Bouchard. Left wing to McDavid. Left wing corner. Roslovic to the blue line. Now into the left wing corner to McDavid. It'll go in behind the Sharks net. Right side to Nugent Hopkins. Give it back to McDavid. There's a penalty coming up.
And it's going to be a high stick on Roslovic. He clipped Vincent Desharnais. Or maybe on Hyman. It's going to be on Zach Hyman.
Okay.
You know what? Decent job by Edmonton there.
Yes.
I mean, they created some looks. Tough call on Zach.
Yeah. Edmonton, number 18, Mar.17. High sticking.
So we'll go even up 4-on-4 for 20 seconds, and the Sharks get on their first power play. We're scoreless here in the first. We're 3:31 into this opening period.
Yeah, just unfortunate sequence there for Hyman.
Face off to the right of Ingram, 26 saves, and that 3-1 win over Nashville on Sunday. 3-1-1 in his career versus the Sharks. Puck gets the top of the circle, and it's Celebrini up to the Edmonton line. Makes a move to get to the middle. Back to the point. Comes across. Goes off a stick into the right wing corner. And Jason Dickinson up the right wing for Edmonton. To center will dump it in. Nedeljkovic will set up behind the net for Orlov. And Edmonton now shorthanded. Penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Celebrini up to center. Fifth in NHL scoring coming into this evening's action. Puck chopped out, and it will go to Savoy. And he'll come into the Shark zone. Savoy to Henrique. To the net. The backhand. The save by Nedeljkovic. And we get the whistle as Savoy sets up Adam Henrique for a shorthanded chance.
Well, good active stick there in the defensive zone by the Oilers penalty killers, and it created an odd man break. It was slow developing, but Adam Henrique drew it to the backhand. I mean, he's had multiple 20-goal seasons in his NHL career. A little bit at a different stage now, but still a very effective player. They kill penalties, win faceoffs.
Up to center at Celebrini into the Oiler end as pass goes off of Henrique. Now to the right wing corner, and Nurse wins that battle, and he'll shoot it down the ice.
The front of the puck there, real good anticipation from Darnell Nurse.
Smith into the Oilers zone to Wenberg on the left wing. Up to the top of the circle. Wenberg to the left wing point to Celebrini. Comes down the boards into the corner. In behind the net, put it off the back of the net. Wenberg in the left, taken out by Bouchard. Puck came free to Will Smith to the blue line to Klingberg. Now on the right to Celebrini to Klingberg on the blue line. A snapshot save made by Ingram. There was traffic, and it's turned over, and it'll be Dickinson out to center ice. And Jason Dickinson will dump it in.
Solid read defensively by Dickinson, created the turnover.
Sherwood in his own zone is Celebrini. 15 seconds to go in the Sharks power play. We're scoreless in the first. To Misa on the right. That puck goes right to Stastny, though. Hard off the boards, and Sherwood was able to keep it in, but only for a moment. And getting it out is Stastny. And the penalty will expire, and both teams are 0 for 1 on the power play. Klingberg up the right wing for Misa. Into the Oilers zone to Sherwood. The shot, a riser, misses on the short side, goes around the boards, past Sam Dickinson on the point and all the way down the ice. Dickinson gave it away to McDavid. His pass to the middle, nobody there for Edmonton. Keeper Sherwood to center ice for the Sharks, will dump it in. Eklund in the right wing corner, shoved off of it by Murphy. And Nurse in the neutral zone to Murphy. On the right wing to Hyman. Got it into Sharks territory. Puck goes into the corner. Sam Dickinson for the Sharks. Up the left wing, just off of Goodrow. Goes into the Oilers zone. He'll go after it in the corner. Gets hit by Nurse. Nurse gets the puck. The left wing to Frederick. Now through the middle for McDavid. Comes into the Sharks zone down the left wing. Turns to the left wing boards, top of the circle. Gets it through to Nugent Hopkins. To the blue line for Matthias Ekholm. Down the left wing, a pass across, comes to Nugent Hopkins, but it glanced off his stick, goes to the right wing point, Bouchard. Down the right wing, in front of the net, this pass, and it hit the skate of Leddy. And the puck at the top of the circle. Nugent Hopkins will bump it to the line, but it does come out. And the Oilers have to regroup. But it gets picked off Then Letty lost it. Nugent Hopkins into the Sharks' end on the right to Roslovic. Could not get a shot through. Wenberg to center ice for San Jose. Into the Oilers zone on the right. Goes in behind the Edmonton net. Just over 7 minutes gone here in a scoreless first. To the left wing point to Orlov. He'll get it across to Klingberg. Off the right wing boards. Goes in behind the Edmonton goal. Swept over to the left. Orlov passed to the middle of the ice, but gave it away to Jason Dickinson. Tries a cross-ice pass. Hit the skate of Sherwood, and Wenberg comes into the Oilers zone. Odd man rush. In front of the net. Scores! Jumping into the play was Orlov. He got the pass and got it off the stick of Ingram and in. It's 1-0 San Jose.
Well, unfortunately, Jason Dickinson tried to create a play in the neutral ice and it hit a skate. San Jose capitalized on a quick transition the other way, 1-0.
Orlov with his second of the year.
That was actually Nugent Hopkins back on the fence.
Yeah, he was the last guy back. Hit the stick of Ingram, just went in. So Orlov at 7:24 of this first period makes it 1-0 for the Sharks. Smith on the right wing to Celebrini to Smith into the Oilers zone. Cross-ice pass off a stick. Kasperi Kapanen on the right wing to Nurse through the middle off of Podkolzin. Puck goes into the Sharks' end. And at the top of the circle, Orlov through the middle to Smith, now on the right to Celebrini. Gave it to Graf, and he went to dump it in, but it goes over the glass and out of play, and we get a whistle. We played 7 minutes, 51 seconds of the first period. 1-0. Sharks lead the Oilers. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Fort Oilers NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. 1-0. Sharks lead the Oilers. 7:51 gone here in the first. The Oilers Together for Oil Country 50-50 presented by Rogers is now live. Tonight's early bird prizes include 5 chances to win a signed Oilers jersey. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/5050 for more chances to win. Face off to the right of Ingram. Orlov, the goal scorer for the Sharks. Up the right wing, Frederick will get it out. Wenberg and Sherwood get the assist as it's shot into the Sharks zone. Top of the circle. And the puck off the left wing boards as Jones provides the hit, and the puck gets to the left wing corner. And Letty will get it out to Eklund down the left side to the middle to Misa. His shot, that goes off a stick into the left wing corner. It never got to the Edmonton net. Nurse trying to clear it, but it is kept in. And Eklund goes behind the Edmonton goal over to the left with Nurse all over him. Up to the blue line. Ferraro's shot blocked in the slot. The left wing, it's Nurse off the boards, and it'll get through the middle and just out. Ferraro at center. Into his own end to Letty. Letty's first game with the Sharks since January 16th. Puck brought in on the left wing. Wenberg in the left wing corner. Came free. Sam Dickinson in from the blue line. Around on the right to Desharnais. In the middle on the blue line, Regenda, right wing corner. To Gaudette, now to Desharnais. He goes to the left side. Now penalty coming up to Desharnais as he got his stick into the skates of Bouchard. Tripped him, and Edmonton goes on their second power play.
Well, the Oilers came in with the number 1 ranked power play in the National Hockey League at 31.9%. And San Jose's penalty killing is 18th at 78.9. And unfortunately, a swing and a miss for Desharnais, who spent 2 pretty good years here in Edmonton, but then kind of lost the spot a bit in the playoff run. In the second year he was here. Signed with Vancouver. Got traded to Pittsburgh. Then got flipped to San Jose. He's played the entire year this year with the Sharks.
Face off to the right of Nedeljkovic. Puck to the left wing point, and Bouchard's pass came across the line and out. As McDavid through the middle, poked off his stick. Nugent Hopkins follows it up and goes over to the right wing to McDavid. Off the right wing boards into the corner for Nugent Hopkins. Gave it to McDavid. McDavid off the right side. Pass in front of the net off of Ferraro to the left. Into the skates of Savoy. A stop shot got it to the line, but it's kept in by Bouchard. The left wing, he missed Hyman with it. It gets to the left wing corner.
Good stick by Savoy there.
And Savoy gets control for Nugent Hopkins. Now to Matt Savoy out of the left wing corner. To the point to Bouchard. On the right to McDavid. Comes across the top of the circle. Over to the left to Nugent Hopkins. Scores! Ryan Nugent Hopkins with a one-timer. And the game's tied at 1.
So RNH, a left shot over the right hash on the spot that Leon Draisaitl normally occupies. But the Oilers talked, Nugent Hopkins did this morning, about doing a better job on puck retrievals in the offensive zone to help make up for the massive absence of a guy by the name of Leon Draisaitl. The Oilers won 3 loose puck battles, kept the Surge alive in the power play, and we are tied 1-1.
18th of the year for Ryan Nugent Hopkins, exactly halfway through this first period. And the Oilers tie it up and are now 1 for 2 with a man advantage. Graff will shoot it in for the Sharks. Stastny on the end boards, left wing corner to Wallman. And up the left side, and it does come out to center ice for Jack Roslovic. On the right wing, will dump it in. Nedeljkovic got it to the corner. Jason Dickinson takes a solid hit from Klingberg, and the puck comes out to the neutral zone. On the right wing, it's Stastny. He'll dump it in. Nedeljkovic quickly out of his goal. Corrals it. Got it to the boards. Roslovic jams it in behind the net. Celebrini will stop back there. McDavid and Bouchard with the assists. Assist number 799 in the career of Connor McDavid, and he's got points in 3 straight. The puck in the right wing corner of the Edmonton zone as Stastny will go behind the goal. Left side to Wallman, back to Stastny. Up the right wing, Podkolzin over to Wallman. To Podkolzin. Just about clipped the linesman on that one. That was a heater. And the puck through the middle, hits a skate, goes in on the offside. Eklund touches it, and we get the whistle. 8:49 to go here in the first. Tied at 1, the Oilers hosting the Sharks. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Fort Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Moon and Bob Stauffer. We are here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Dmitry Orlov scoring for the Sharks. Ryan Nugent Hopkins on the power play for Edmonton. Tied at 1, 8:49 to go here in the first period. Face off in the Shark zone to the left of Nedeljkovic. Roslovic, Dickinson, and Nugent Hopkins out there with Murphy and Nurse. And the puck goes to the right wing point. Murphy will shoot it towards the net. Scores! Connor Murphy somehow got that shot through, and it's a 2-1 Oilers lead.
We talk about face-offs, and some people say you talk about face-offs too much. And Connor Murphy, who took a puck off the chin in the last game of the dying moments of the Oilers' 3-1 victory against Nashville. Edmonton won the draw. Dickinson played it back to Murphy. Long-range bomber through a screen. I don't know if that got a piece of Dickinson or not. Nope.
It just went straight through.
Yep.
There was traffic. Nedeljkovic didn't see it. And Connor Murphy gets first as an Oiler, but 5th of the season, 11:15 into the first, and the Oilers have a 2-1 lead. And the puck in behind the Edmonton net, and it's Nurse with a long pass to Kapanen, trying to get in behind Klingberg, forced over to the left wing, to the right point, to Murphy, off the glove of Nedeljkovic, and the puck along the left wing boards, to the blue line to Nurse. Plays it in behind the net. Klingberg in the left wing corner for the Sharks. He'll get it to center ice. Off the stick is Sherwood, who takes a hit from Nurse. Puck goes into the Edmonton zone. Rimmed up the right wing and out. Orlov will turn it up. He'll get to center ice. Nugent Hopkins and Jason Dickinson with the assists on that goal by Murphy. Ingram rims it. It goes to the line. Klingberg will shoot it, and that goes wide. Orlov from the left wing corner. Puck goes to the middle of the ice. Hyman one touches it to McDavid. He comes flying down the left wing into the Shark zone. Turns to the left wing boards to the line. Here's Ekholm shot. Blocker save made by Nedeljkovic. Savoy along the left wing. Got tied up. Klingberg.
If that's RNH's assist, that's 800 career points, Cam.
The puck shot in for Ryan Nugent Hopkins. Got a goal and an assist already. Up the left side. And just off of McDavid. And it'll get to Will Smith to the middle now to Celebrini. Into the Oilers zone. Drops it to Smith. Across to Graf. Couldn't handle it clean. And it's in behind the Edmonton goal. On the left, Celebrini to the blue line for Leddy. Off the left wing to Celebrini. Shot towards the net. That's blocked. It was in the slot and then chopped into the corner. Nugent Hopkins will rim it. To the left wing point to Leddy. Now to Celebrini. Missed it behind the goal. Ferraro from the right point will keep it in. Ferraro then had to go by him, and it comes out, and the Sharks got to regroup. Cross to Leddy, left wing to Celebrini, into the Oiler end to Graf. The backhand save by Ingram. The rebound goes into the middle, and it's batted out of the zone by Roslovic. 2-1 Oilers lead, 6.5 to go here in the first. Up the left wing is Misa. Misa into the Edmonton zone. Throw it back to Dickinson. Shot saved by Ingram. Everybody gathers to the front of the net. The whistle goes, and it will draw a crowd.
No, Roslovic.
So they changed it? Yeah. Okay, so it's Dickinson and Roslovic. So Ryan Nugent-Hopkins still at 7.99. I thought it might get changed.
So did I.
Yeah, okay.
Given that Roslovic took the draw.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so he's at 7.99. So it was Murphy from Dickinson and Roslovic.
But that's an important bounce back for that line because they turned the puck over in the 5-on-5 goal.
You talk about shooting the puck. Yeah. All that was a little snapshot from the point.
And the Oilers have outshot San Jose here 7-3.
Well, you put traffic in front of the netminder.
Celebrini can really skate. It's a very deceptive burst.
Puck into the slot. It goes over to Dickinson. A shot pad saved by Ingram off of Sam Dickinson. He came in from the left point. Darren Hale sail it towards the net, but it goes wide. Dickinson keeping it in. The puck over to the boards, and Max Jones will get it to center ice. Give it to Frederick. Frederick into the Sharks' end, just at the blue line on the left. Will play it in behind the net. Puck goes to the corner. Sam Dickinson can't get it out to the middle. Off the post. Score! Puck came into the middle.
And Max Jones?
And Max Jones, or Vasily Podkolzin.
Apologies, Cam.
Vasily Podkolzin steps in, snaps it off the post and in. It's 3-1 for the Edmonton Oilers. As Podkolzin was just jumping into the play. He was off the bench, and he came right to him. And Edmonton up 3-1.
As you know, every day in practice when we come here, and when they say practice starts at 11, it starts at 10:40, and Vasily Podkolzin has got the work boots in at 10:40, and he's working on one time and working on different aspects of his game and just walked right into that one. Nice setup from Henrique. 3-1 Oilers.
16th of the year for Podkolzin. 14-18 time of the goal. 3-1 Edmonton leads. Regenda gets it to the middle. Wenberg forced over to the right. Back to the line. The shot. Not a lot on it by Klingberg, but the save made by Ingram, and he holds on to it. We're going to take a break. 3-1 Oilers leading the Sharks. We got 5:20 to go in the first from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Here at Rogers Place, 3-1 Edmonton leads. 5:20 to go in the first. They're hosting San Jose. Dmitry Orlov scoring for the Sharks, and then Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Connor Murphy, and Vasily Podkolzin answering for Edmonton. And the Oilers with a 3-1 advantage at this point. Face-off in the Oilers zone to the left of Connor Ingram.
Dickinson to take the draw here. D-zone draw, left shot.
And to the left wing corner for Bouchard to Matthias Ekholm. Off the boards and out past Orlov and out of the zone. Celebrini will go back to get it. Celebrini.
Tell you what Celebrini can do is he can change his rate of speed.
Yeah.
And that's the deceptive part of his game.
Hyman into the Sharks' end to the left wing corner. Stops on the inboards for Savoy. To the point to Ekholm. Thought about shooting it. Plays it in behind the net to McDavid. On the right, Hyman shot, and that's kicked out by Nedeljkovic with the right pad, and it's cleared.
Excellent look from Connor McDavid there to Hyman.
Hyman brings it in now to McDavid. In over the line to Hyman to the right corner. Can't get a pass through for Savoy, and the puck on the left wing. It is cleared by Smith. And Bouchard will go in behind the Edmonton net. Out through the middle. On the left wing to Hyman, dials it up, hammers it on net, and a save by Nedeljkovic. It goes in behind the goal. To the right wing for Nugent Hopkins. Across the line to Stastny, around the boards. Wallman on the right wing runs into Regenda. The puck lifted up and out. Sherwood into the Oilers zone, left wing corner with Stastny on him. Stastny dumps him down. He gets back up. Regenda on the left wing. Can't find it. Puck to the line. Ferraro kept it in. This time cleared by Roslovic. Ferraro will shoot it back in. Rides up on the glass. Wallman across to Stastny. Take it to the side of the Edmonton goal. Now up the right wing for Henrique. Over center. Shovels it in on the backhand. Max Jones in on the forecheck. Puck goes to the left wing. It's cleared out, and the puck to center ice. That goes off of Ostapchuk. Back out to center. And Darnay will shoot it in. On the right wing to Nurse. Nurse around the left wing boards. Hits Darnay. Kept in by Gaudette. Right wing for Goodrow. He lost it. Henrique gives it to Connor Murphy. Under 3 to go here in the first. 3-1 Edmonton leading.
Very composed first period for Edmonton. I mean, the one giveaway on the goal against, but responded with 3 here.
Murphy to Nurse, up to center. Cross on the right. Kapanen plays it off his skate. Turns to the right wing boards in the Shark zone. Top of the circle. Cycles the puck to Podkolzin. To the right wing point. Stastny off the right wing boards. Over to Podkolzin on the left. And behind the goal. Go to the right point. Stastny off the right wing boards. Misa will get it out for Eklund. William Eklund into the Oiler end to the right wing corner. Under the right wing boards. Klingberg to Misa to the middle. His shot. He does not get it through. That is blocked by Podkolzin. Klingberg on the end boards. Gave it to Eklund.
Nice job, Wallman.
Yeah, got checked by Jake Wallman, who will get it to center ice where he finds Kapanen. He'll shoot it in. Edmonton making changes. Under 2 to go in the first. 3-1 Edmonton leads. Klingberg left wing corner. Got it out to center ice. Bouchard, right wing to Savoy. Savoy shoots it in. On the left side was Ekholm. On the right wing boards, but Graf there for the Sharks. To Orlov. Now to Klingberg on the right to Celebrini. Celebrini with points in 9 straight coming into this one. In behind the goal. Gets to the left. Smith in front of the net. Graf with a chance. Hopped over his stick. Back to the point. Darnay to Ferraro. A shot and a blocker save made by Ingram. On the right wing, Bouchard will get it to center. Just got it into the Shark zone on the right wing. Savoy with it in his skates. It's poked out of the zone. And it's sitting at center ice for Roslovic to shoot it in. Last minute here in the first. 3-1 Oilers lead. Darnay on the right wing for San Jose. To Wenberg, still inside his line. To Ferraro to Wenberg. And it's Wenberg through the middle, gets to center. Into the Oiler end now on the right. Backhand it to the left wing corner. Near the blue line, Ferraro. Along the boards, it does come out of the zone. Sherwood has it at center. 32 seconds to go in the first period, and Sherwood will shoot it in.
Murphy took a high stick there. They missed it.
Murphy tried to poke it up the left side. Sherwood keeping it in. Put it through the slot. Goes all the way to the left point. Dickinson shot. Didn't get through. Wenberg with a chance. Save made by Ingram. He holds on with 16 seconds to go here in the first period.
It's a solid stop from Ingram, but I don't think Murphy was too happy. I'd have to look at it a second time. It is a possibility. It was a follow through to stick.
Faceoff will be to the right of Connor Ingram.
Oh, no, he clipped him.
I clipped him.
That should have been a penalty.
Faceoff to Ingram's right.
Kind of pitchforked him.
Yeah. Wenberg wins the draw. Left wing point, Sam Dickinson to Leddy. Now on the right, Celebrini tried to shoot it. Fan gave it to Leddy. His shot, blocker save made by Ingram. 6 seconds to go in the period. Leddy across the one-timer, and that sails wide by Sam Dickinson. And the period ends.
Good period for Edmonton.
Despite giving up the first goal of the game, the Oilers come back with 3 of their own and will take a 3-1 lead to the dressing room after 20 minutes.
Got started a very effective power play. The second power play unit, nice goal, and built from there.
That they did, and continued to put it towards that San Jose net. Were rewarded as a result. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Connor Murphy, Vasily Podkolzin scoring.
Look to Depot! Green scarf round my shoulders, snow piled by the door. Prairie night in Alberta, but I've seen this tale before. Puck drops hot, start racing, blue and orange on the rush. St. Patty's flags are waving, you can almost hear the hush. Raise your glass for the Oilers tonight, under cold Canadian skies so bright. San Jose skating in from the coast, but this barn's ours, so we'll sing and we'll boast. Oh, St. Patty's in the third period roar. We'll be chanting till we can't sing no more. Old boys at the table telling stories, talking stats. Kids paint clovers on their faces, trading players, trading laughs. One goal then another, crowds a choir out or two. Feels like Dublin crossed with Jasper on a late March lucky moon. Raise your glass for the Oilers tonight, under cold Canadian skies so bright. San Jose skating in from the coast, but this barn's ours, so we'll sing and we'll boast. Oh.
You've been listening to
Look to Depot!
the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, 3-1. Oilers lead the Sharks, getting ready for the second period of play. And tonight's Oilers Together for Oil Country 50-50, presented by Rogers, is in support of Spirit North, helping Indigenous youth overcome obstacles and reach their full potential in school, sport, and life. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/5050. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Connor Murphy, Vasily Podkolzin have all scored for Edmonton. Dmitry Orlov has the goal for the Sharks. And we drop the puck. We're underway here in the second period as Nurse has it inside the Edmonton blue line. Up the left wing, off of Nugent-Hopkins, goes back into the zone to Nurse, and he'll flip it up into the air and sails that one off the glass and out of play. No, that sails right out of play. That's a penalty. And Nurse is going to go to the box. Did not hit the glass, went straight out. So delay a game against Nurse. Second power play of the game for the Sharks. Are 0-for-1 with a man advantage. And the Oiler penalty kill is brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Face off to the right of Connor Ingram.
You don't want to beat yourself. Tried to make a play there. Puck got elevated on him a bit.
Referee over at the Oiler bench.
What's going on here? Are they thinking that
Maybe that hit something?
did it hit the camera?
It hit the glass. I thought it hit the glass.
It hit the glass.
It hit the top of the glass as it sailed out.
So-
I thought so. That's what I said. I thought it hit the glass.
Yes, it did. It hit the glass.
They're asking if that can be looked at. Yeah, Nurse flipped it up, and on its way out, it rode up hit the top of the glass on the way out. So should be no penalty. Looks like it's going to be a penalty. Face off to the right of Ingram.
Now there's a conversation here.
Hold on.
This is going to get pulled off.
Yeah. Should.
Edmonton timeout.
Oh. Okay, Edmonton timeout.
So does
Are
this?
they going to take another look just to make sure they're 100%? I don't know, the replay that we saw, it sure.
They don't seem to have much interest in looking at it.
No.
They're not making any effort to evaluate it here.
But the video we saw sure looks like that. Oh, yeah, it definitely hit the top of the glass.
Totally hit the glass.
Yeah, it totally did.
Oh, there we go. And now...
Oh. Was it rescinded? No.
No. You blew the call, refs. Hold on.
Not quite yet.
Edmonton is challenging the play to determine if the puck was tipped or hit the glass prior to going out.
All right. Well, then they'll take a look at it, and we do think they will find that it did. Yeah. So this one should come off the board. But yeah, Nurse was about 10 feet inside the Edmonton blue line, or maybe 15 feet, flipped it up, and it hit the glass inside the Shark zone. Like, that's how far it carried before it was on its way out. But the Oilers are challenging this, and in our estimation, this will be a good challenge.
They didn't waste any time here.
No, here we go.
After Edmonton's coach's challenge, the puck was rolled to touch the top of the glass. Therefore, there is no penalty on the play.
All right. It worked itself out. It just took a little bit.
And a shout out to the video guys.
That's
again.
right. Noah and Eric, who do a great job.
Noah Siegel and Eric Lenz.
Okay, so we're 5-on-5. Face-offs in the Edmonton zone to the left of Ingram. We are 12 seconds into the second period. Oilers got Florida here on Thursday, Tampa on Saturday. Oil Kings are at home to the Calgary Hitmen tomorrow here at Rogers Place, 7 o'clock tilt. Drop the puck. It comes in front of the net to Graf. Great save by Ingram, and he covered it up. That was right off the draw. Got chipped to the middle, right to Colin Graf. What a chance.
Solid stop there by Connor Ingram. What a play by Macklin Celebrini. He kicked it from his skate to his stick. And he skated, powered through Connor McDavid, and then got the pass across.
Wow. That was a great play by Celebrini. Smith wins the draw, puck to the line. Desharnais over to Ferraro, shoots it towards the net, steered aside by Ingram. On the right wing, Bouchard to the middle of the ice for Ekholm. Gets to center, dumps it in. Rims on the right. The puck into the right wing corner and dug out by Savoy to the top of the circle. Jams it in behind the net. Hyman going after it. Got tied up. Goes near the point where Ekholm will keep it in. The puck along the left wing. Savoy to the right corner for McDavid. To the right wing point, Bouchard. That went off his stick and it comes out. Ingram's got to come out and play it. And he'll smack that out to center ice. And Celebrini into the Oiler end down the left wing. A shot off the shoulder of Ingram from the right wing. Klingberg rips it wide. Left point, Orlov shot. Glove saved by Ingram. He holds on.
I tell you, Celebrini, he's enjoying this matchup against Connor McDavid. Kind of joined the play late, and again, a change of pace, speed, and he ripped one high to the glove side, fighting it off there was Connor Ingram.
Faced off to the right of Ingram. It is hard to fathom he is 19 years old. Macklin Celebrini.
He's good.
Yes. Off the draw, the shot towards the net just may have glanced off of Ingram on that chance by Eklund. It comes out to center, and it's Jason Dickinson. Long shot, Nedeljkovic. Glove save, holds on to it.
Oilers got to do a little bit better job in these D-zone draws here. They're creating a couple opportunities and looks, and Ingram was able to fight that off. Of course, their best face-off man is at 56% is Leon Draisaitl. He's not available. Dickinson being counted on. Henrique, who's pretty solid.
Puck to the right wing point. Stastny just cross corner with it. Hits the corner boards. Nugent Hopkins at the top of the circle. Near the blue line, in behind the net to Dickinson, but it went over his stick. Stastny has it off the right wing boards to the right wing point. Gave it to Roslovic, winds up, doesn't shoot. To Wallman, his shot just missed. He got a lot on it. It goes around the boards. It's rolling down the ice. Toffoli flying after it, but Stastny got there first.
Man, Stastny wants to turn on the Jets. He can turn on the Jets.
Nugent Hopkins will dump it into the Shark zone. 3-1, Edmonton leads. About 2 minutes gone here in the second period. Puck sent up the left wing all the way down, icing against the Sharks. Shots now 13-11 in favor of San Jose. Shooting Edmonton 5-1 here in this second period. Szymanski to take the draw against Gaudette. It's in behind the net. Sam Dickinson for the Sharks on the left wing for a good roll just to the blue line. Shot right back in by Podkolzin. Leddy to Dickinson up the left wing, got it out. Here's Gaudette into the Oiler end, over to the right. Long shot, but a blocker save made by Ingram. Up the right wing, Kapanen will get it out to Szymanski. Off the right wing boards. Recovers it on the right side to the blue line. Murphy over to Nurse. His shot, and it's blocked. It comes out, and Nurse has to turn on it, get body position on Gaudette, and gave the puck to Podkolzin. Now to Kapanen into the Sharks end down the left wing. Turns along the left wing boards. Looks back to the slot. Giving it to Podkolzin to Kapanen. Just missed him. Leddy's got it behind the goal. Coming in there to provide trouble is Henrique. And Henrique got it loose for Kapanen on the left wing boards in the Shark zone up to the blue line. Wallman will go across. On the right, gave it to Jones. A shot, and that's blocked in front of the net. Ostapchuk trying to clear it. Gave it to Sam Dickinson across his blue line to Leddy. Up the left wing off of Sherwood and in. Ingram turned it around the left wing, but Darnay had come in from the point.
Well, he tackled Frederick. Yep. Got away with the one there, I think.
Puck goes into the corner. The left wing for Frederick. Into the middle to Henrique. He'll get to center ice. Got Jones with him. They come in over the line. To the left wing corner. Jones now in behind the Sharks net. He's taken to the end boards. Trying to grind it loose. Kicks it over to the corner. And Ferraro for the Sharks will get it out to center ice. And now McDavid will bring it right back in with speed. He's going to the net. The chance, a save made by Nedeljkovic. He covers it up as McDavid turned on the Jets at center and came into that Shark zone with a lot of speed. Face off in the Sharks' end to the left of Nedeljkovic. 3:51 gone here in the second. 3-1, Oilers lead. Puck goes into the corner off the draw. And it is cleared out to center off of Graf. Dump the puck in. Bouchard to McDavid. McDavid up the left wing for Savoy. Off his skate, goes into the left wing corner. Behind the net to Hyman. Comes in front of the net, and Graf got it just before McDavid did. And Orlov on the left wing to Celebrini. Into the Oilers zone to Will Smith. Fanned on his pass. Savoy got it out to McDavid. Into the Shark zone. Left wing to Ekholm. Cross ice and broken up by Orlov before that could get to Zach Hyman. And Dmitry Orlov, the scorer for the Sharks here tonight, through the middle, off a Graf, it goes into the Edmonton end. And along the right wing board, Celebrini out to Sherwood. That glances back to the left wing point. Ferraro off the inboards, trying to bank it in front. It is covered up by Ingram, and we get a whistle. 4 minutes and 46 seconds into the second period. 3-1, Edmonton leads. The face-off will be to the right of Ingram. The Sharks with some jump here in the second period. Edmonton has a overtime win and a loss versus the Sharks this year. 5-4 in San Jose was the loss. 4-3 overtime win versus the Sharks here in Edmonton. One in which the Oilers were down 3-0. Nugent Hopkins at center ice, loops back into his end. Drop it to Murphy. Up the right wing for Jason Dickinson. Off his stick. Goes into Sharks territory. Misa on the boards on the right to Toffoli. Won't get it out past Nurse. They got it tied up in their skates. And it now goes behind the net to Leddy. Leddy for the Sharks. Up the left wing. Directed in by Eklund. Ingram out of his net. Get it up on the glass to the line and out.
Long change here in this period. Just a reminder.
Gaudette will shoot it in. Murphy. Got it in behind the goal. And Goodrow comes in. That'll roll to Ingram. He can cover it. Goodrow and Nurse will exchange a couple of shots after the whistle. But they'll get that sorted out. Looks all good. Face off to the right of Ingram. Oilers still have to play the Sharks in San Jose. That's April 8th.
Where will they be at that time?
Yeah,
that's the question.
That might be a big game for both teams. Getting down to it at that point. This one a big one tonight for both.
And San Jose's had a decent push here.
Yep, they have.
First 5 minutes of this second period.
Puck goes to the blue line. Ferraro dumps it into the corner. Sherwood gets it out. The shot save made by Ingram off of Misa on a quick offering from the slot. And the puck into the Edmonton corner. Wallman up the boards to Hyman. Got it to the line. It didn't get out. Pass across. Misa's shot. That was blocked. Getting in the way was Stastny. Darren A from the point, gloved by Ingram, and he holds on as the Sharks continue to push. We're going to take a break. 3-1 Oilers lead the Sharks. We have played 6:11 of the second period. From Rogers Place's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Here at Rogers Place, 3-1 Oilers lead the Sharks. 6:11 gone in the second period. The broadcast brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford.
Oilers need to do a little bit better job just on the D-zone draws.
Yeah, Sharks have been generating opportunities off of them. And it is a D-zone draw for the Oilers now to the left of Ingram. Puck goes to Misa. Now on the right, Klingberg towards the net. It misses. Rims to the left wing point. Orlov to Misa. The one-timer saved by Ingram. And the rebound just goes wide of the net before Sherwood got a chance.
Bouchard just saved a goal. He angled off.
Stumped down. It's icing
Sherwood.
against Edmonton. Yeah, sure.
Great
Otherwise,
job.
Kiefer Sherwood's looking at a tap-in off the rebound.
And they've moved Sherwood up here. Actually, they've loaded up Misa, Sherwood, and Celebrini here. And that's what they've done here because Misa spent a lot of time as the 2C.
Yeah. Face off to the right of Ingram.
Misa's a second overall pick. He's going to be really good, too.
Yeah, they've got some really good young players. The puck to the middle of the ice and poking it out, Nugent Hopkins. Through the middle to Roslovic. He'll dump the puck in. Into the middle is Celebrini. Will get it up in the air and out to Misa. And it's knocked down by a high stick. Otherwise, Misa had a partial breakaway.
Sherwood didn't like that.
No.
And the whole thing for the Oilers is, as you know, to have Bouchard and Ekholm going out against Celebrini.
Yeah.
And why wouldn't it be, based on how Bouchard and Ekholm have played here?
Face off outside the Sharks blue line. Szymanski wins the draw to Podkolzin, now to Murphy. Over to Nurse.
By the way, this line's been fine.
Yeah. Szymanski, Podkolzin.
It's not an icing when the guy sits there.
And Kapanen icing, they called it.
Right in front of the other bench, hacks the stick. Drops his stick on the plate. Now Szymanski, who, by the way, is currently sitting at 58% of the faceoffs. It's often the toughest thing for rookie centers to deal with. He's done a decent job.
Yes.
Let's just hope I don't whammy him off the straw here.
Face off to the right of Ingram. And
he won that one.
He won that one. It went to Murphy, and he clears it out. shot right back in, and back for it, Murphy across to Nurse. Nurse on the left to go through the middle in the air. Sam Dickinson able to knock it down for the Sharks. Will wire it up the right wing to center ice to Foley. In over the line to Wenberg. He'll drop the puck. Dickinson shot saved by Ingram. The puck on the left wing. Wenberg around to the right point. Leddy will not get there in time. It's Podkolzin to come out. Podkolzin will dump it in, go off for a change. Sam Dickinson in the left wing corner to Sherwood. Now to Gaudette. Gaudette will get his way through center ice at the Edmonton blue line. Dump it in. Connor Ingram to play it. Goes to the left wing corner to Jake Wallman, dodging the hit from Sherwood. And the puck at the top of the circle. Frederick to Wallman. Across to Stastny. And Stastny on the backhand can get the puck into the Sharks zone. It's top of the circle. And Sherwood got it out. Sherwood at the Edmonton blue line. He'll dump it in, cross corner. Gaudette on the left wing boards to the line of Ferraro. Shot scores. That got tipped. Ferraro's shot from the point got redirected. Regenda got through there, got his stick on it, and the Oilers leads cut to 3-2.
Well, Regenda's got a good stick, and we've seen that. Long-range bomber for each team now. Gaudette back to the point, and there's no chance for Ingram at all. That deflection, not a chance. And Regenda's got his 9th goal.
Yep.
He's a Group 6 free agent, by the way, at the end of this season. I mean, they got a ton of cap space, and I mean a ton of cap space. They'll be re-signing whoever they want.
Regenda's 9th of the year, 8:17 into the second. Sharks have been coming on in this entire second period and finally get rewarded on a redirection by Regenda after that point from that shot from the point. And the puck up near the line. Savoy shot. The save by Nedeljkovic. He didn't handle the rebound well, but Hyman was tied up. And Misa could get it out. Goes to Desharnais. He'll shoot it in. 3-2 Oilers lead. We're here in the second period. The puck in behind the Edmonton net. It's Bouchard up the left wing to McDavid. Comes into the San Jose zone. Drops it. Ekholm walks in the shot. Pad save made by Nedeljkovic. And it gets all the way out to center ice.
Good look for Edmonton there.
Ferraro and Gaudette with the assists on that goal by Regenda. And the puck goes into the Edmonton zone. Ekholm, left wing to McDavid, in over the Shark line. On the left side, throws it across, and it's picked off by Celebrini. Celebrini misses Will Smith. Shot into Shark territory, goes to Roslovic down the left wing, comes in front, saved by Nedeljkovic. Roslovic still with the puck to Murphy, but cleared to the line where it's kept in by Roslovic to Nugent Hopkins on the left wing. Puts it wide of the net, goes off the end boards. Roslovic behind the goal to Dickinson. He'll get it out to Nugent Hopkins, but it just went off a good row. Nugent Hopkins keeping it inside the zone to Murphy. To the right wing corner now to Roslovic. Oilers up by 1 here in the second. Roslovic on the right wing. Behind the net for Jason Dickinson. Taken to the boards by Ferraro. Comes off the right side, right to Celebrini. He's in the neutral zone to Will Smith. Unable to get it in, get a second chance, he'll shoot it in. Murphy behind the Edmonton net. 9:49 to go here in the second. 3-2 Edmonton leads. Murphy to Podkolzin. Center ice on the backhand. Went to dump it in, put it over the glass. That goes out of play. We're going to take a break. 9:38 to go in the second. 3-2 Oilers lead the Sharks. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 3-2 Edmonton leading San Jose. 9:38 to go in the second period. Sharks have scored in the second to cut that lead to 3-2. Regenda from Ferraro and Gaudette at 8:17. The shots are 10-5 in this period for the Sharks. Face-off will be at center. Szymanski to take the draw, win the draw to Wallman. Cross to Stastny up the left wing to Podkolzin. Off the left wing boards to Szymanski. He can direct it in. Nedeljkovic up the right for Klingberg. Had nowhere to go with it. Szymanski can get it to the right wing point. Stastny off his skate into the right corner. And it goes in behind the goal. Toffoli along the right wing. Behind his net to Klingberg. Bank pass. Tyler Toffoli. Cross ice to Orlov. It was a little behind him. The puck at the Edmonton blue line. And Podkolzin, left wing. Kasperi Kapanen off the boards and in. Klingberg rimming it. Gets it to Foley.
Bouchard
through the middle.
Stick broken.
To Wenberg.
Podkolzin did. Look out.
Now top of the circle, and that thing bouncing around and shot just wide by Toffoli. Letty got it to the right wing corner, but that's it. Henrique can look through the middle of the ice off the stick of Regenda, and Sherwood right back into the Oiler end, off the boards and in. Got it behind the net to Regenda, through the slot all the way to the left wing point. Dickinson to Letty, a shot save made by Ingram. Squeezes it up against his body. 8:24 to go in the second. 3-2 Edmonton leads.
Henrique's going to need to dig in here. Actually, the Oilers going to make a change.
Yeah,
Get a broken stick up the ice.
Sharks have controlled a lot of this second period.
Yep, they have.
Yeah.
And they've been rewarded with a hard-working goal.
Yep.
Boy, they're playing Sherwood with everybody right now. Signing a 5-year extension, $5.75 million. His agent, Judd Moldaver, who had some interesting comments about the Radko Gudas, Austin Matthews situation. Frankly, I think a lot of people will probably agree with.
I'm sure they do. Dumped down by Roslovic. It's not hard enough for icing. It goes in behind the Sharks net. Letty, one hands it up the right wing. Nurse was able to keep it in. Came back to Letty. Gives it to Sam Dickinson. Back to Nick Letty. And Letty on the left wing.
Letty could always skate, Cam.
And he comes into the Oilers zone. Pass to the middle. Partially blocked. And Edmonton able to get it out. It's up to center ice. Roslovic will dump it in. Nurse into the left wing corner. Up against the boards with Letty. Then McDavid got it free. His pass to the point, but Graf was there to get it out to Will Smith. Checked nicely by Ekholm. And the puck into the Oilers zone. Matthias Ekholm, left wing corner. Cross on the right, but Celebrini was there for the Sharks. He'll get it to the slot. Great save by Ingram. Will Smith got the pass from Celebrini. One-touched it on net. And Ingram, the save, covers it up.
Well, Will Smith's got a lot of high-end skill. We know that about him. And Celebrini with a tremendous look, and Ingram fought that one out. 19 goals, 45 points. Smith spending just 1 year at BC, the 4th overall pick in 23.
Will Smith's birthday today. He's 21 seasons.
Here you have it.
There you go. Face off to the right of Ingram. It goes behind the net. To the left wing for Ekholm. Up the left wing boards to Savoy. Got it out. Shot back in. Bouchard to Matthias Ekholm. Pass on the right to Hyman. Into the Sharks' end. Was looking for McDavid. He got there in time. Dumps it in behind the net. Misa got hit. Hyman up against the end boards. Squeezes over to the left, and Celebrini, his pass sails over the stick of Graf. Ekholm in his own zone to Bouchard. Back to Matthias Ekholm. Up the left wing for Kapanen. Into the Sharks' end. Stops on the left wing boards. Behind the net to McDavid. Comes over to the right. McDavid to the right wing corner for Podkolzin. Up to the blue line. Across the blue line. To the left wing point. Podkolzin into the high slot. To Stastny, to Podkolzin, to Stastny. Now the shot. Tipped. Saved by Nedeljkovic. Quick little shot by Szymanski was redirected. And Nedeljkovic just kept it out. Kapanen brings it across, and now on the right for Wallman to the left wing point. Szymanski has it left point. Give it to Stastny, to Podkolzin, to Stastny, to Szymanski across the line. He's in the middle. He's looking for a shooting lane. Tried to pass it. It got blocked, and Graf will get it out. Give it to Celebrini, and he has to shoot it in.
That's too many men.
far too many, but nobody touched it. So Szymanski into the Shark zone. On the right wing, the shot save made by Nedeljkovic as Frederick let it go off the right wing side, and Nedeljkovic was able to hold on to it. 5:41 to go here in the second. 3-2, the Oilers lead the Sharks. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. 3-2, Oilers lead the Sharks. 5:41 to go here in the second period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're here at Rogers Place. Nugent Hopkins, Murphy, and Podkolzin scoring for Edmonton. Orlov and Regenda have the goals for the Sharks. Face off in the San Jose zone to the left of Alex Nedeljkovic. Had to deal with that redirection by Podkolzin and just got a piece of it with his stick. And it was an awkward save by Nedeljkovic, but he kept it out. Puck to the right wing point. Murphy, his shot block goes to Nurse. He'll let it go. Nedeljkovic, the glove save. Henrique was right on the doorstep.
A little bit of a shift here of the lines. Henrique out instead of Dickinson. In between Nugent Hopkins and Roslovic.
Face off to the right of Nedeljkovic. Nugent Hopkins kicked out of the face-off circle. So it'll be Adam Henrique. Adam Henrique wins it, but his stick broke on the win, and here's a shot by Nurse. And that one deflects, and it comes out through the middle. And Sherwood's got a breakaway. Sherwood in, the shot scores. Kiefer Sherwood has tied the game at 3.
Well, as Henrique was going to pick up a stick, Connor Murphy had a hard rim come around him on a Darnell Nurse shot attempt. And it basically was a transition the other way, and Murphy could knock it down, and Sherwood couldn't fly. And he beats Connor Ingram high to the glove side. We got a tie game.
21st of the year for Kiefer Sherwood. At 14:36.
That's off an ozone face-off win.
But with a broken stick. So Sherwood ties the game up.
Should be unassisted.
Through the middle. Puck brought in to Foley. Poked off his stick. Jason Dickinson gets it out for Edmonton. On the right wing, Wenberg couldn't handle a pass. Stepping up as Wallman. Put it over to the right side. Kapanen will dump the puck to the corner. Orlov along the boards. Hit Dickinson with it. Dickinson to the point for Stastny. Gets a cross corner in the Shark zone. Kapanen along the boards to the line. Wallman shot. Redirected goes wide. Stastny has it on the right side. Into the corner to Podkolzin. To the point to Wallman. Wallman with a snapshot save. Rebound put on net. Nedeljkovic made the save. And Eklund will get it out for San Jose.
Excellent job, Wallman, getting the puck through there.
At center ice is McDavid. Shoots it in. Nedeljkovic knocked it down.
Whoa, what a pass.
Into the middle to Misa. And Nedeljkovic, it was a pretty good pass. Nedeljkovic, then it comes off his stick, comes out to Nedeljkovic. He almost misplayed it. But sweeps the puck over to the left wing. Hyman in behind the net looking to get it to McDavid. Now it goes to Savoy in front to Hyman. That goes wide of the net. Smith will get it out for Celebrini. It's 2-on-2 through center. Celebrini in on the right, slows up, comes across the line. Spins on the right wing corner to Misa. His pass is blocked, and Savoy will get it out. Out of McDavid into the Shark zone. 3:40 to go here in the second. Tied at 3, the Oilers and the Sharks. Celebrini on the left wing to Smith. Missed the return pass to Celebrini. Murphy will get it out of the zone.
So they're going to play Szymanski at center here with Jones and Frederick. Look out.
Puck shot in and hit Ingram and then went off the back of the net. Up the left wing. Getting it to the line is Jones. Comes across to Murphy. Flip it through the middle. Ferraro in his own end. Off the boards to the line. Szymanski kept it in. On the right. to Jones. A shot. Oh, that goes off, and Nedeljkovic, and just stayed out. That was close, and the puck cleared out. Nurse, the zone end. We're tied at 3. We're here in the second. Up the right wing. Now it comes across to Nurse. Nurse in over the Shark line. A shot off of Nedeljkovic, and he can hold on to it with 2:45 to go here in the second. And this game knotted up at 3.
Oh, it's been an even game.
Yep.
And if Savoy had stepped skating towards the goal, he might have had a goal because
I don't know what Nedeljkovic was doing there.
a solid shot by Jones. And, man, that almost
It went through Nedeljkovic, but then off the outside of the net. Oilers coming close. Puck to the line, and Wallman's shot got blocked. And Sherwood up the left wing for San Jose. Throws it into the right wing corner. Godet in behind the net. Stastny on the right wing, top of the circle to Roslovic. He'll clear. Sherwood, or make that Regenda on the right wing, will dump it in. Sherwood, right wing corner.
Sherwood's been their best player tonight.
He's up against
him and
supports.
Celebrini.
Now goes to Godet. Sherwood's trying to chop it in front of the net. He can't, but he will get it to the point. Leddy off the boards to Sherwood in front. Oh, what a save by Ingram off of Regenda. And the puck to the left wing point. This time Sam Dickinson, a shot, and it's tipped just wide. Sharks come awfully close there. And the puck near the blue line. Edmonton trying to clear. They finally do. In the neutral zone, Henrique back into his own end. Wallman to Stastny. Minute 40 to go in the second, tied at 3. Through the middle of the ice. Wallman missed Podkolzin with it to Foley, right back in. And his pass doesn't get to Eklund. It's in the right wing corner. And it comes in behind the net to Wenberg, to the left wing point, walking in, Orlov to Wenberg, in front to Eklund, now to Foley, shot saved by Ingram, got it with a left pad, and Dickinson out to center ice for Edmonton, on the right wing to Kapanen, he'll shoot it in.
What a job by Ingram, that's a great stop.
Amazing save. Left wing point, Ekholm into the corner. We're in the last minute here in the second. Tied at 3. The Oilers and the Sharks. Wenberg with control for San Jose. To Orlov in behind the net. On the right wing for Eklund. He'll shoot it to the Edmonton line, but that's it. McDavid, right wing to Hyman. Goes to the right side and got spun around. Puck goes into the corner. Savoy to McDavid into the slot. Ekholm to Bouchard. Winds up, doesn't shoot. Now he does. Saved by Nedeljkovic. Puck in the right corner. Savoy, left wing boards. 24 seconds to go in the period. Savoy on the right. Top of the circle to the blue line to Bouchard. Didn't get much on his pass. And Celebrini comes out into the Oiler end. His through the middle, and Ekholm steps in front, and it's McDavid through center. 8 seconds left. Into the left wing corner. McDavid. Left wing boards to Hyman to the middle. Just too far for Savoy, and the second period will expire. The San Jose Sharks, despite being down 3-1 after 20 minutes, they battle back in the second, play very well, tie the game up at 3 through 40 minutes.
Well, that was the Sharks period. They outshot Edmonton 15-11. Tied at 3 after 2 here. Edmonton's got some work to do in period number 3.
Lots to be determined in this one. The Sharks tied at 3, getting ready for the third period. And the Oilers together for Oil Country 50-50, presented by Rogers. And back with life-changing jackpots. The main jackpot already at $500,000 and climbing. You could be your next lucky winner. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/5050. Oilers are 3-3-2 when tied after 2 periods of play. The Sharks are 4-6-2. As we drop the puck, we're underway in the third. Inside his own end, Ferraro for San Jose up the left wing to Misa. He will direct it in. Ekholm around the boards, but Celebrini peels it off the right side. Takes it over to the left. He'll step out. He'll shoot it. And that one goes wide of the Edmonton net. Darnay from the right wing point. Picked off by Matthias Ekholm. Goes right to McDavid. He'll come out through center. McDavid at the line, got tripped up. Penalty coming up to the Sharks. Just 31 seconds into the third. Edmonton is going on the man advantage.
That didn't look good for McDavid with how he fell on the play. And that's celebrating going off.
Yeah.
He cleaved him. Oh, I got this.
Oh, his stick got caught in the skate. Like, in the skate blade of McDavid, and he went down. Face off to the right of Nedeljkovic. Puck goes to McDavid. Now on the left wing point to Bouchard to McDavid. His shot, and that's directed up over the glass and out of play.
Unlucky not to have gone in there. Hyman on the back door almost had his 29th of the year. Went up and over the glass.
Wheeler Power Play presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at ATCOenergy.com.
Do we have a champion in the World Cup?
Venezuela won it 3-2. Pucked it at the World Baseball Classic. Bouchard on the left wing, top of the circle. The shot just off the arm of Nedeljkovic. It's in behind the San Jose net to Ryan Nugent-Hopkins to the point for McDavid. Goes to the middle over to Bouchard. One-timer blocked by Desharnais.
That had to hurt.
Puck gets to the middle. And Desharnais gets it down the ice. And now he'll go over to the bench. That had to hurt. Out from behind his net is Bouchard. Edmonton 1 for 2 on the man advantage in this game. Gave it to McDavid. He'll come into the Shark zone. Right wing to Nugent-Hopkins. Into the corner to McDavid. Tried the return pass to Nugent-Hopkins, but it was blocked. He'll get it back to the point. Goes to Bouchard on the right to McDavid. He'll skate towards the net. The shot saved Nedeljkovic. The rebound, they jam at it. It hits Nedeljkovic's pad and the puck into the corner. Ostapchuk hits Savoy. Puck to the line. Bouchard to the left wing corner for Nugent-Hopkins. On the right to McDavid. To the blue line. Bouchard to McDavid. McDavid to Bouchard. One-timer. That's blocked. McDavid keeps it in. Across to Nugent-Hopkins. Right wing to Bouchard. His shot blocked and it goes out of play. 37 seconds to go in the Edmonton power play.
I mean, they're just eating pucks.
Oilers firing plenty towards the net. Lots have been blocked. Face off to the right of Nedeljkovic. We're tied at 3. We're a minute 54 into the third period. Puck to the left wing point. Bouchard to the right point to McDavid. Comes down the right wing to the middle. A shot that got blocked. And Ferraro on the backhand will get it down the ice. Out from behind the net is Bouchard.
Oh, look out.
Through the middle. That goes off his stick. Blasted on goal by Wenberg, and the save made by Ingram. So he got it with the right pad. The Sharks get a chance shorthanded. McDavid to Bouchard. Now to McDavid. Try and split the D. He just knocked off his stick at the last second by Sam Dickinson. Puck to center ice. Graff drops it. Sherwood will let it go, and the save made by Ingram. The shot from the point by Dickinson sails wide. Penalty over. Edmonton 1 for 3 on the power play. We're tied at 3 in the third as Sherwood into the Oilers zone to Celebrity in front of the net and just missed Regenda. Szymanski into the Shark zone to Nurse on the right wing. Off the right wing boards, into the corner to Kapanen. It's up against that right side. Got it up against the right wing, top of the circle, and now Gaudette will get it off the boards and out. Batted out of the air by Sherwood into the Edmonton zone. To Gaudette right corner to Sherwood on the end boards. And out of the right corner, Murphy had to go off his stick. Nurse can get it on the left. Give it to Murphy in behind the net. Sharks will make changes. Connor Murphy will slide in behind the Edmonton goal. Left wing to Wallman. Off the left wing side of Roslovic, comes into the Shark zone. Stops top of the circle. Gave it to Wallman. Hacks it to the left wing corner for Podkolzin. He'll get up to the blue line to Wallman. His shot blocked, but he is able to keep it in was Podkolzin. Side of the net. The shot save made by Nedeljkovic off of Roslovic. The puck along the left wing. Inside the Shark zone. Sam Dickinson on the end boards. Checked by Podkolzin. It's in his skates, and it goes to Nugent-Hopkins. To the right wing point to Stastny. To Nugent-Hopkins. Smacks it in behind the net. Podkolzin on the right wing for Stastny. To Wallman, left wing. Roslovic to the blue line to Stastny. He'll shoot it towards the net. Get the ricochet in behind the goal. Sam Dickinson of the Sharks up the left wing got it out. Tied at 3. We're 4.5 into the third. Puck goes back to Connor Ingram. He'll get it up the right wing. Center ice to Henrique. Shoot it in on the right side. Off the right wing. Henrique shot. Save Nedeljkovic. Rebound. Scores! Max Jones got the loose puck. And the Edmonton Oilers are up 4-3.
Well, Max Jones is playing for a contract. And Chris Knobloch likes this guy. And so does Colin Chalk. I mean, Max Jones on a one-way deal. He spent most of the year in the minors, but he keeps his feet moving. And Frederick on the forecheck. Jones got it to Henrique, and then Jones beat John Klingberg back to the front of the net. Second goal of the year, 4-3 Edmonton.
4:49 time of the goal for Max Jones. It's his 4th career goal against the Sharks. And Bouchard inside his own line. Edmonton up 4-3 here in the third period. Bouchard to McDavid on the left to Savoy. He'll dump it in. Nedeljkovic will stop it behind the net. Right wing to Desharnais. Off the skate is Celebrini to the blue line. And Ekholm on the left wing point for McDavid. Behind the net to Hyman. Now to McDavid on the left. Celebrini on him. Celebrini knocks him to the ice. He gets back up. Desharnais slide the puck over to the left, and Ferraro will come out for the Sharks. At center ice, he'll dump it in. Max Jones putting the Edmonton Oilers up 4-3 here in the third period. Puck flipped down into the Sharks' end. Ferraro in front of his net. Stops between the hash marks. Then will go in behind the goal. He waits, comes over on the right, banks it to center. Graff directs it in. Murphy off the right wing boards. Jason Dickinson got it just to the Sharks line. Klingberg on the right wing for Goodrow. He'll deflect it in. Murphy to Nurse. Left to Szymanski, and now to Dickinson. He got it out. Puck dumps in on the left wing.
No, he's out there now.
Wallman will wait right in front of the Edmonton net. Jones from Henrique. 4:49 time of the goal. Pass up the right wing off of Podkolzin. He'll go flying down there into the Sharks' end. Pokes it to the left side. He's in behind the Shark net. Out from behind it is Leddy. Leddy into the Oiler end. Now to Regenda. His shot. Put it over the Edmonton net. Dickinson couldn't keep it in for the Sharks. Roslovic into San Jose territory. It poked off his stick. But Roslovic into the corner. Puck goes in behind the net. Leddy hard off the boards. Stastny kept it in.
Good job there.
Leddy trying to get away from Podkolzin. Up the right wing that gets near the line. Henrique kept it in. Leddy in behind his net. To Sam Dickinson on the left wing. Back to Nick Leddy. Jones will take it away. Jones goes over to the right wing. To the right wing point to Murphy. Now to Henrique, directed it towards the net. It got blocked. Murphy will keep it in. Bouncing it into the slot. Leddy will get it up in the air and out. And Murphy inside the Edmonton blue line. On the right wing off of Frederick. And the puck goes into the Shark zone. To the middle of the ice. It'll be Wenberg. The Oilers blue line just got it in. Nurse right back out through the middle. Matt Savoy into the Sharks' end to Frederick. Now on the left to McDavid. A shot off the arm of Nedeljkovic on the right wing point. Bouchard to McDavid on the left wing. To the blue line. Ekholm to Bouchard to Ekholm. Left wing point. A snapshot save by Nedeljkovic. Rebound scores! Zach Hyman makes it 5-3 Oilers.
Matthias Ekholm, just the presence of mind. The Oilers won 2 loose puck battles to keep the drive alive in the O-zone. And then Ekholm with a long-range shot. It got double deflected. And finding the loose change. I think Savoy got a stick on it on the initial shot from Ekholm from the left point. And that made it an incredibly difficult save for Nedeljkovic. And then Hyman gets his 29th goal of the season on the rebound. He's got 29 goals. This is 50th game.
Shoveled that backhand up over the pad of Nedeljkovic. And Edmonton up 5-3. Nedeljkovic gave it away behind the net. And that centering pass got blocked. Puck comes out to center as Hyman put it in front of the net. Shot right back in. Hyman flies in after it. But it will go to Celebrini on the right wing to Graf. Into the middle to Desharnais. And he'll get it out. Szymanski in his own end. Cross to Bouchard. Almost put it in front of the net, but Wallman got the puck up the right wing. Ferraro to keep it in. Bouchard pressured by Celebrini. Centering pass. Oh, that was just broken up before Graf could get a shot. McDavid out to center. In over the Shark line. Dropping it. Going through is Kapanen in his shot. That looked like it hit a body. May have gone off the shoulder of Nedeljkovic, and it's cleared out. And it will be icing against the Sharks. Hyman from Savoy and Ekholm.
So Savoy didn't get a piece on it?
Yeah. 5-3 Edmonton leads. Savoy's got points in 3 straight. Face off to the right of Nedeljkovic. And Klingberg to the end boards for the Sharks. Left wing to Misa. Got it just out. Wallman at his own blue line. To Stastny now to Nugent-Hopkins. Nugent-Hopkins on the right wing will dump the puck in. Leddy. Round on the right to Regenda. Got it to the Edmonton blue line. Backpedaling is Nurse. He's in the left wing corner. Get it across to Murphy. Up the right wing. Roslovic's pass doesn't get out, and it stays in the Oilers' zone. Roslovic getting another chance. He will clear it off of Gaudette. On the right wing, Sam Dickinson will shoot it in for the San Jose Sharks.
Stationary breakout here. Sharks were offside, peeled off for a line change.
Through the middle, off the stick of Jones, and it goes into the Sharks' end. Orlov on the right wing to Regenda, to Wenberg, will come into the Oiler end. Forced into the left wing corner by Stastny. He'll get it out. The shot by Orlov. That was blocked. Frederick blocked it, and it gets out to center, and Frederick will hobble over to the Edmonton bench. Eklund on the right to Klingberg. Across to Orlov. The shot, and that's blocked. At the side of the goal is Toffoli. Can't get it to Orlov. Loose puck along the boards. Stastny will get it out. He'll go across to Henrique. He'll dump it in. Oilers will make a change. 9:10 to go here in the third. 5-3 Oilers lead. Gets him behind the Shark net. Klingberg up the right wing. Off to Smith. Puck goes to the Shark blue line. Leddy clears it out. Drilled in by Ekholm. Now on the left wing, getting it out to center. Ostapchuk, product to St. Albert. Get it off the left wing boards. Matthias Ekholm trying to go up that side. It doesn't get out. And Smith tried to turn and fire. That puck hopped on him. And it's Hyman to center ice. And that hit somebody at the bench, so we get a whistle. With 8:34 to go here in the third. 5-3, Oilers lead the Sharks. We're going to be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 5-3, Edmonton leads. Goals by Max Jones and Zach Hyman here in the third has broken the 3-3 tie. Face-off outside the Edmonton blue line. Bouchard on the right. And at center ice, gains the line. Shoots it in. Savoy up against the end boards. It comes in front. The backhand by McDavid. Saved by Nedeljkovic. And he covers it. Oilers quickly to get it to the front of the net. Face off to the right of Nedeljkovic. Puck to the end boards. Celebrini on the left wing to Misa.
You got to know they're going to try to fly the zone here with the forward.
Orlov will get it out, but that's picked off by Savoy.
Might get a chance for an odd man break. The Oilers have done a good job putting the puck behind the San Jose D.
Yeah, San Jose goes offside at the Edmonton blue line.
A lot of zone time for Edmonton here in the third. They had 4 consecutive shifts in a row. And the fourth shift led to the Hyman goal. Edmonton's out shooting San Jose 8-3 here in the third and outscored them 2-0. Stay out of the box as well, Cam.
That helps.
Sharks, this is also the tail end of an extended Sharks road trip.
Buffalo to Boston to Montreal to Ottawa to Edmonton. Not the traditional road trip you would see. Puck in the neutral zone, right in front of the Edmonton bench. Regenda on the left wing. He'll dump it in. In behind the Edmonton net. Murphy, right side to Roslovic. He got hit, got it loose. It goes up to the blue line. Sherwood will shoot it. That just went wide. And the puck in behind the Edmonton goal. Nurse on the right wing to Roslovic. Off the right side to himself. Into the Shark zone. A shot. A right pad save. Rebound Nugent Hopkins. He'll let it go. And Nedeljkovic stops that too, and he covers it up. We're going to take a break. 7:17 to go in the third. 5-3. Oilers lead the Sharks. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Rogers Place, 5-3. Oilers lead the Sharks. 7:17 to go in the third period. Broadcast brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford. Face off to the left of Alex Nedeljkovic. In goal for the Sharks here tonight. Roslovic take the draw against Wenberg. Wenberg wins it. Desharnais behind his net through the middle. Just missed Eklund. That's icing. Max Jones and Zach Hyman scoring here in the third, as the game was tied at 3 through 40. Face off to Nedeljkovic's right. And Nugent Hopkins wins the draw to Roslovic. Goes to the left corner. Now he'll try to walk it in front. He won't get a shot. Puck gets into the middle, and Desharnais goes in behind his net. Over to the right. Over to Leddy. Up the left wing to Wenberg. To Desharnais. Into the Oilers zone on the right. A shot. And the save by Ingram. That might have been going wide. But there'll be a face-off in the Oiler end to the left of Connor Ingram. Was made some tremendous saves in this game.
Well, Vinny Desharnais has been a tremendous story.
I agree.
Like a guy that's a 7th round pick, was not signed coming out of Providence.
Got an American League deal, right?
Got an American League deal, turned it into an NHL deal, turned himself into an NHL player.
Bouchard on the right wing. Off the right wing boards. Orlov was pinching a bit, kept it in. Flipped up, hit Celebrini. And now McDavid can get it out at center ice. Misa will shoot it back in. It's in behind the Edmonton net. Matthias Ekholm on the left wing, but past Savoy all the way down. It'll be ice.
That is a tough play for a right-handed shot, playing your opposite side.
Face-off will be in the Oilers zone to the right of Ingram.
And set snap off, or what happened?
No, everything's good. Just got a little money in the third period. Just trying to gauge the vibe in the barn, that's all. All right. McDavid to take the draw. Up against Celebrini. Celebrini will win it to the left wing point to Orlov. Off the end boards to Celebrini. Into the corner, goes to Misa. To the right wing point, Klingberg. Right side to Misa, but he's forced out of the zone. And Orlov will lift it right back in. Ekholm on the right to Bouchard. The right wing, that will be icing.
Like Orlov sitting there, pitchforked into Hyman. Not quite sure why they elected. Maybe they thought Hyman tried to sell it. He was interfered with. And so now an important D-zone draw here. Edmonton's won 57% of the faceoffs in this game.
Face-off to the right of Ingram.
58.
Puck along the boards.
Wow. I was holding the stick. That's a 2-goal Oiler lead. No call on the holding the stick.
Celebrini will shoot it wide of the Edmonton net. Ekholm up against the end boards. They got it tied up. Trying to get it free. McDavid will come in there too. Jam it loose. Wenberg gets it out to the line. The shot save made by Ingram off of Celebrini. Ekholm in the left wing corner. Off the boards. Leddy kept it in, and the puck will now go to McDavid. He'll get through the neutral zone. Take his time as the Oilers make changes, and now dumps it in. Celebrini in behind the net. 5:15 to go here in the third. 5-3 Edmonton lead. Sam Dickinson behind the Sharks goal. He's still behind the goal. Snaps a long pass, broken up by Murphy. It's directed in by Dickinson. Oilers had to get onside. They do. And Leddy on the right. Not a Gaudette off his stick. Cap it in. Left wing to Szymanski. He gets to the blue line. It doesn't get out. Grapple on the left wing. The one-timer by Gaudette goes wide. Puck along the right wing boards inside the Oilers zone. Szymanski will get it out. 4.5 to go here in the third. Oilers up by 2. Dumped back in by Orlov. Murphy on the left wing to Henrique. Now to Nurse behind the net in the right corner to Murphy into the middle of the ice where Dickinson will get to center and off the right wing boards and in. And the puck is onto the stick of Podkolzin, but only for a moment. Orlov will get it up the right side and out. And at center ice, Nugent Hopkins breaks it up. Puck goes to the left wing.
Might be pulling them here if they can get the puck up the ice.
I think so.
There you go.
Left wing, Wenberg will come into the Oiler end. Drives down the left side, goes behind the goal to the right.
Or not.
To the right point, and that skips off the stick of Klingberg. It might be a breakaway. It's Podkolzin. He's in. The backhand save by Nedeljkovic. And he holds on with 3:37 to go in the third. 5-3. Oilers lead the Sharks. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Sportsnet Plus is
37 to go in the third. 5-3 Edmonton leading the Sharks. Oilers out shooting San Jose 12-4 here in the third, outscoring them 2-0. Face off in the Shark zone to the left of Nedeljkovic. Cam Moonlaw with Bob Stauffer. And it'll be McDavid, Nugent Hopkins, and Hyman on the ice with Bouchard and Ekholm. And McDavid wins the draw to himself. Has it on the right wing. Taken to the boards by Wenberg. It goes in behind the net. Just past Orlov. He'll get to it on the right. And Orlov got it out through the middle, off an Oilers stick all the way down. And now the goaltender to the bench for the extra attacker. Wenberg had to go off his stick and out of the Oiler end. It's drilled back in by Eklund. On the right wing, Bouchard high in the air and out. Celebrini will turn it up at his own blue line to Regenda into the Oilers zone for Eklund. Pass off of Matthias Ekholm and the puck in the right wing corner. Sherwood behind the net to Eklund, to Sherwood in the right corner. Under 3 to go here in the third. Edmonton up 5-3. Pass on the left. On the left side, Celebrini trying to keep it in. He does. Gets it across. Gave it in front of the net, and Eklund with a backhand that goes wide. Bouchard behind the Edmonton net.
What a play.
To Matthias Ekholm up the left wing. Orlov into his skates. Now McDavid to the middle, but it goes right to Regenda. He'll turn and shoot it, and the glove save made by Ingram. Holds on. 2:31 to go here in the third. 5-3 Edmonton leads. Face off the Oiler end to the left of Connor Ingram.
Got 2 face-off men on the ice here.
Henrik and Dickinson, yeah. Oh, timeout being called by San Jose. Oilers only got one guy on the team with 2 points in this game. They've spread it around pretty good. Henrik's got a couple of assists.
That's probably not the guy you'd think
that would
do it. But this has been a night, if the Oilers are going to... Leon Draisaitl's a fantastic player. If Edmonton's... They're a good enough team, even without Leon, to make the playoffs here, but they're going to need everybody to do it. And then hopefully get Leon back the start of the playoffs.
Yep. You need everybody to push in the right direction.
Will see the Oilers put Leon on LTIR here. Of course, you can do
that would make sense, yeah.
And then maybe call up a defenseman and a forward for... I know Bakersfield's in a playoff run. Can always sign guys off onto ATOs as well and get them down to Bakersfield for depth.
Face off to the left of Ingram. The Shark net is empty. It is 6-on-5. And the puck goes to Nugent Hopkins, and he will get it to the line. Eklund kept it in to Wenberg down the right wing. Left wing corner, Eklund to Regenda. Right corner to Wenberg. Right side to Celebrini's, top of the circle. To the right wing point, the shot, and that's deflected over the Edmonton net after Orlov let it go. Left wing side, Eklund to Orlov in the middle on the blue line, right wing. The one-timer by Celebrini, and his stick cratered, and the puck goes to the left side. Sherwood will let it go. That's blocked. Nugent Hopkins to McDavid. He'll get it out to center. Penalty coming up to the Sharks as McDavid got tripped. And the Oilers are going on the power play with 1:46 to go here in the third. They're up 5-3. Sherwood takes the trip, which... he might as well.
Probably
David is probably getting an empty netter.
Now you got the lead by 2. Here's a situation where if you win the draw, you literally could just pass it around.
You just pass it around.
I know you're a big fan of soccer. I believe it was Italy and Mexico that were already guaranteed a spot through if they played to a 0-0 draw.
So they did?
Italy made like 90 passes.
Oiler Power Play presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. And the Oilers have it left point. Ekholm to Kapanen to Bouchard on the right. On the right wing to Podkolzin. In behind the net, it goes to the right wing. Kapanen will poke it back to the blue line. Ekholm to Kapanen, but it went over his stick. Ferraro's behind the net, won't get it out. Dickinson to keep it in for Edmonton to Bouchard. To the left wing corner to Kapanen. He'll get it out to Dickinson. One-timer. Nedeljkovic with the save, and the puck goes to Desharnais. And Desharnais on the right wing, up the right wing, got it to center ice. Matthias Ekholm right back in through the middle. A shot, it's blocked. It goes to the right wing boards, to the point for Bouchard. to Podkolzin. Right wing corner, Kapanen to the blue line for Bouchard. We're into the last minute here in the third. 5-3 Oilers lead the Sharks. Puck in the left wing corner of the Sharks zone. Podkolzin around the boards to the right wing point. Bouchard's going to walk in a bit. He'll go across to McDavid, towards it, behind it, in front to Kapanen. His shot off the stick of Ferraro. And it's in behind the goal. Kapanen just missed McDavid. Puck to the blue line. Podkolzin, a shot save made by Nedeljkovic. 33 seconds left. Edmonton up 5-3.
Well, this is the point in the game where Dandy Don would be singing, "Turn out the lights. Party's over tonight." Oilers are going to send the Partisans here at Rogers Place home happily.
Important game within your division.
It was.
And a team that's pushing to get into the playoffs in the San Jose Sharks. Leddy on the left wing boards.
They might not even pull him here.
Skips it down. That's on net. I don't think they are. Nugent Hopkins on the right wing.
You just kill the clock.
To Stastny. There's 18 seconds left. To Nugent Hopkins. To Stastny. Out of Wallman to Stastny. 10 seconds left. You can hear the fans here at Rogers Place appreciative of the effort of the Edmonton Oilers, who were tied with the Sharks coming into the third period. They score 2 and win this one 5-3 over San Jose. Oilers have won a couple in a row.
15-6 in the third period, Cam, where the shots on goal.
They close this one out. I mean, Sharks had a great second period, but the Oilers turn it on them in the third and win it 5-3. And again, you look at the balanced scoring for Edmonton, the balanced attack. Had to lean on your netminder a bit. Connor Ingram in that second period was under siege. Came up with some big saves. And Edmonton gets the win over the Sharks. And it's a little bit, when the Sharks had still have 3 games in hand on Edmonton. When you beat them head-to-head, that's taking away a game in hand.
There you go.
So the importance of that is huge. He still plays San Jose one more time there, April 8th. So the head-to-head matchups are very important. The ones within the Pacific Division, very important to solidify a playoff spot. And this, it always helps. And the Oilers having a good third period. And